Why do suicides take place? What is the main reason? How can we minimize the risk of people attempting suicides and the risk of losing lives, right? Especially our loved ones. Dear friends, I don't talk much. I don't take much of your time. It's time to introduce our guests. We have two guests who are here. Both are experts in their own field. One person is joining us all the way from Botswana, that is from Southern Africa. And we have another sir joining us all the way from lovely India, that is from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. We will say hello to both of them and then begin the journey to understand about how we can prevent suicides. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session. And hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session, dear.
Hello. Good evening from Calcutta.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Good evening from Botswana. My name is Opadide.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. So, dear friends, without much wasting of our time, we go in deep into the session and try to understand how we can be of use to all of you. If at all you have come across anybody who's having suicidal tendency, or you too might have had such thoughts, or you might have even attempted once or twice to end your lives. This session is for all of us. Ma'am, I would like you to introduce yourself and begin the journey of sharing how we can prevent suicides and make this life more satisfying and more contributing towards one and all. Like each of us should contribute our bit. We cannot end our lives and create a lot of chaos for our family members and loved ones, right? Over to you, dear.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Suicide is a very worrying situation. It's a very worrying issue in both our individual countries and here in Botswana and across Africa and across the world. And this is the main cause of suicide. People do not share how they feel. People are not they do not share their feelings with each other because they feel judged, because they feel like if I share with someone, how are they going to look at me? But we encourage that people get to share amongst each other their problems, share how they feel every day. That special interaction with each other to be able to say, I'm not okay, to be able to say, I have a problem here, you know, and that is how we can, it is just the same as mental health, the same as drugs and alcohol abuse. If we don't address these issues, if we don't talk to each other about how we are feeling every day and get to grow ourselves during the process. So personal development is very important. How we talk to ourselves. It starts with ourselves. How every morning when you wake up, what do you tell yourself? I am strong. I am powerful. Just the words that you say to yourself can go a long way in helping you to build a powerful mind where you don't feel judged by even yourself. Even when you go out there, you can't feel judged by other people. When you face yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am greatness. And it can only be stopped by personal development, encouraging personal development within our households and even within our communities and across continents, collaborations, working together to be able to come up with initiatives that help, that can be able to help grow individually, collectively as communities, and as continents. That is how suicide can be prevented from my perspective.
Many, many thanks, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing that. You shared that very well.
Because
you also mentioned that people don't share their feelings with others because they will be judged. The fear of judgment holds them back, like not to reveal what they are undergoing and to keep it to themselves. This is very true. This is very true. But I think you should speak out and with the right kind of people. If not, you don't trust your family members or don't trust your friends and your neighbors, you can speak to a professional. Everything will be confidential and they will guide you. And that is why there are several mental health counselors and psychologists, psychiatrists, etc., whose main job is to treat and help people who are having different negative thought processes or maybe negative thoughts of ending their life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, dear. Now, I'd like to ask you a question, ma'am. In Botswana, Have you had people coming
Yes.
forward and asking for help, that this is what is happening to me, I feel suicidal, what is the next step that I do? Have anybody come toward to you, or maybe have they spoken up in front of you?
Actually, I had someone talk to me about how they actually, a couple of people, they've come to me and expressed how they've tried to kill themselves because they saw my resilience and they were asking, how do you do it? Because myself, I've tried to do this to myself. I've tried to end my life. I've seen my sister try to end her life. But how do you keep that composure? And I shared how I've grown my mind in terms of personal development, how I wake up in the morning and perform rituals in terms of mind, body, and soul that actually helped me to become the strong person that I am. And after I shared that, I could see how they are taking charge of their lives in terms of connecting with themselves to be able to practice what they didn't practice, to be able to grow as an individual, to avoid such issues as wanting to end their lives, but they started enjoying their lives to be able to say, I have a reason, I have a purpose, you know, and that's, yes, I've had people come to me, you know, and I've helped, I think, some people to channel their way into greatness, into purpose.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your time. We look
Yes,
forward to
ma'am.
many more interactions with you. What I like about you is you're very humble, you're very accommodating, and you know how to connect
Yes,
with others. That's
ma'am.
what I liked about you, because we've seen many people who try to collaborate or come forward for networking, but there's a bit of ego when they connect. But what I've seen in you personally is over the past few weeks, you're very, very polite and gentle, and you know how to deal with people. And I'm sure many of the
Yes,
people
ma'am.
in your country and in other places may connect with you online, if not offline, and seek your services with regard to any kind of counseling that they require.
Definitely.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Definitely.
Forward to the next interaction with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. God bless. My dear friends, with this, we come to an end now to the International Fab Talks for today. Stay connected with us. If you like what we are doing, spreading awareness on various social issues and trying to make this life a beautiful one. There's so much of chaos in the world, so much of confusion in the world, starting right from our own families, from our own neighborhood, our communities, our countries, and the world at large. If we have taken the initiative to bring a difference in the lives of people, stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to the International Fab Talks. If you would love to be our guest on our show, you can join us. We will share our details in the description when we share this video. Connect with us such that we could connect with you too, and we could share your story, or we could invite you for one of the programs that we have scheduled for further sessions. IQ, EQ, all of that is fine. But AQ, I think, no matter what adversity you face in your life, you should be so strong and resilient and face it. Because one fine day, we're all going to leave this world and go. So no matter what comes your way, be ready for the good and the bad. And then you're ready to go. Bye, friends. See you now. Take care. Stay blessed and stay connected.